I'm using Starbucks Wi-Fi. Martin's in there getting lactose-free hot chocolates, and to get us through this lovely torturous life. So I'm gonna put you here. It's my phone. I'm thinking I have enough power to do this. The button too much. Hiya. Hi Shane. So I'm gonna try that again without pushing on the button. It seems by there. There. That's better. It is. It's really nice. And I think I'm wearing too many layers, but we're doing the house hunting thing again and sitting this way. What? No, we're trying to forget this week happened. So the plan is to do this Lord of the Rings thing tomorrow because we have to start the Car Hunger COVID costume contest, and we can't do that unless we get the Lord of Things ring thing out of the way. But today we saw 3 more places because we've got turned down for a few more places. So that's really frustrating and excruciatingly painful and difficultly frustrating and all that kind of stuff. Kind of choppy Wi-Fi. I'm piggybacking off of Starbucks because we're going to run out of our Wi-Fi on our data plan. So yeah, I'm using Starbucks Wi-Fi. So it's not really designed for this, I guess. But I felt this was better to say hi while we were out in fresh air and show you guys that we're alive. But the plan is tomorrow evening, probably around 8. Body Heroes had to reschedule twice with us. So sunny places like up there. Not as bad as Vancouver, but not as good as I want. A lot of people are leaving the city because of COVID and moving home type thing. So there's a lot of empty places, but everyone wants credit scores and regular employment. They don't like freelancers and self-employed, and they don't like small business owners. So yeah, that makes it really tough because we keep getting turned down, and this is exhausting to keep getting turned down. But I want a better place than what we got. You know, I don't want to live where we are. It's not easy. We actually have new neighbors that are noisier than we were with the previous neighbors. So yeah, that's another reason why we couldn't go on the other night. They were doing something that sounded like, I don't know. I don't know if they were doing scream therapy or something, but it was pretty overwhelming. Um, Pretending last week didn't happen. Yes, last week did not happen. God, no. I want to scratch last week completely off the schedule, and anyone who's watching us that isn't on HAPS, HAPPS.TV/invite, INVITE, /@ symbol, car, CARR, 2 R's, my name, Hunger, HUNGER. So get your butt over here. Get your boy over here. I just started work. Yeah, well, we're doing this Lord of the Rings thing tomorrow, and that's that. Nothing is going to get in our way. Everyone who's in it, be there. And we're at Body Heroes canceled twice. So we're doing it tomorrow at noon. We're doing the whole Body Heroes thing on Instagram. So BODY.heroes, Body Heroes, and but dot in between. So we're doing their thing on Instagram tomorrow at noon. And then we're probably going to go out and get some fresh air. And yeah, like everything has gone wrong. The rad came on the other night, like big time. Please, me too. Snowstorm, and now my then dog friend's dog just passed away. Oh, friend didn't tell me why. Sometimes people just don't want to speak about it, you know? I made myself pay stubs before to get an apartment as self-employed. Oh my God, did you really? Wow. I mean, we give them invoices and we give them our bank account. It's obvious we're able to pay rent. But yeah, everyone wants this good credit score. And they're like, you know why credit scores are crap? It's because you don't pay for things. Ours is crap because years ago we ran a large festival and got screwed over by a co-producer. And the government's put everything on hold. So until COVID's over and the government decides whether or not they're throwing out all the financial stuff, our credit score cannot change. It's impossible. So what time for the Hobbit thing? We are aiming for 8 p.m. EST because that seems to be when most people are around. You know? QuickBooks has a pay stub thing. So I made a few weeks worth. Nice! Nice. Yeah, we've got like invoices because we've got a registered company. But they just don't like freelancers. It's unstable. Although Martin and I have basically had like not the richest experience in our world, and her husband dead, but we've always paid our rent. I feel like I was an employee instead of the owner. Oh, interesting. Interesting. Well, we've submitted for so many places now, and of course, they want you to put that deposit because they take their property off the internet, off the ads. Well, I can only be on for an hour. Well, Shane, you and the kitty cats are near the end. Halfway through and near the end. Why can you only be on for an hour? Oh my God. Martin's bringing out chocolate. Yes.
So you're, are you on Wi-Fi?
Yes.
Work?
They say it's a little choppy, but it's working.
Okay. No, it's slipping.
Careful.
Phone's slipping.
Yes, 5-ish for you.
Yes, this is the non-fat.
And this is the lactose free.
Lactose free.
God, you got a large. And they put the gift card on it just fine?
Yeah.
Oh,
both
goody.
gift cards onto your Starbucks card.
Goody goody. Yay. We can start using them. My Pike Place.
5-ish for the left coasters. Yes.
My Pike Place card.
She will never relinquish the Pike Place card.
Nope. I even
Vince.
got them to replace it. The Pike card was dying, and it died while I was driving across the states. So I tweeted that, oh my God, it's finally dying. It's the anniversary Pike Place card. I'm so horrified. And they got a hold of me on Twitter. Starbucks got a hold of me on Twitter and said, well, we can replace it. Give us your address. Okay.
And they mailed her a brand new Pike Place card. Not just a Starbucks card, but a Pike Place card.
It's the anniversary one. And we were down there. I can't remember what were we down there just visiting? It was
I think we were visiting to hang out with our friend Lance.
Yeah, these were only done at the Pike Place that started it all. So I got a unique card again. Even easier if you're in the US corporation, you can be the owner and the employee. Yes, exactly. Mm-hmm. Well, and that's the hardest thing about it. Hi, Martin. You got a hi, Martin. Now, if I put my hand over here to scroll, then I block the camera. Well, is it a matter of just late?
5
you can
p.m.?
Stay up.
Oh no, actually, sorry for Shane. It'd be 7 p.m.
You can stay up one night. Come on. We made sure it was.
Do it for the fur babies.
Oh.
You guys are alive.
We're kind of glad we're alive too.
Yeah, you titled this, right? Can we just erase this week?
Yeah, basically. We're pretending it's not happening, and Dawn's doing a great job of it. Do we want to try 7?
I think we can try 7 tomorrow.
You West Coasters, are you okay with 4-ish?
With 4 p.m. on a Sunday?
Are you okay with the 4 p.m. on a Sunday?
With Oreos. My God,
yes.
You're gonna keep us in junk food.
We're gonna put on so much weight.
We've already got COVID weight going.
Love our friends. Everyone on that West Coast, are you okay with 4-ish on Sunday?
Not 4-ish.
If I move, if I 4.
Spirit babies,
it's
yes.
the beginning of next week, okay? We got this is why we're doing it tomorrow.
Sunday.
You know, we can get into Elfin Ranger for the noon thing.
Oh yeah.
It means I'll be in costume all day, but I'm cool with that.
We can take a break. We can take half the costume out.
Feeling good?
I wasn't an S corporation, but I didn't feel like saying I was self-employed again.
Yeah.
And self-employed always has that. I'm good with 4 p.m. Awesome.
Okay.
Well, okay. Thanks, Red Eye.
Thanks. Yeah. Can we tell it's him? Oh my God, you people.
6 p.m. Central. Yeah.
Yes.
Central.
Is that better, Shane? Can you be there for the whole thing if we do that? Can you be there for the whole thing? I'm hoping that Pablo and Peter can.
So I said I work for this company and here's my stub. Yeah, exactly. It's not, you don't have to tell them that you work for, that company is owned by you as well. Yeah. Busted.
Yeah, like it's hard. Oh my God.
We generally only have 2 people that show up as Facebook user, and it's you and Jennifer.
Sometimes Madison.
I think she's figured out to go to the well, not figured out, but
the young. No, that's figured out.
Okay, the young 18-year-old techno addict
The youngest of them knows what to do.
Knows where
She takes
what to do,
instruction
where to
really
go,
well.
and how to get there. Yeah.
If she knows where to go, all right.
4 p.m. Awesome.
Okay, then that's it. It'll be 7 tomorrow. And we cross our fingers that everyone else is going to be okay with it.
Yep.
We'll make it 7 tomorrow. For Shane. For Shane and her fur baby. She doesn't have a huge
Fur
part.
babies, spirit babies.
You don't have a huge part. Well, all 3 of them.
Yep.
In
fur
Phoenix.
Fur babies, spirit babies.
For baby, spirit
Yeah.
babies. Yeah. And, but we're doing it for Shane.
I'm off tomorrow. Can't wait to see how it turns out. Oh, yeah. Dinner with the car hungers. Not the car hungers. Hope we're all good. Yeah.
You guys are still there? Yeah, we're running low on our data
We're
plan.
done,
We've
yeah.
got like next to nothing left. So we're kind of running off of Starbucks Wi-Fi.
People are always telling me
Where to go? Like,
4 p.m. Pacific. That is correct.
Pacific.
Specifically Pacific.
7 p.m. for the rest of us over here. I don't know what it is in Europe.
So let's see. 5 would be
7.
it would be 7. 5 hours to England
Oh, okay.
would be midnight in the UK. Midnight Greenwich Mean Time. I will have dinner and a show. Ha
Ha
ha.
ha ha!
And hopefully we will have had our dinner.
It's freaking warm in
A
here.
nice dinner of lembus
I think they
and Malorn leaves
Oh, that's what we should do. We should go
Some
buy
egg.
some like shortbread.
and make lembus
As lembus.
as
I'm
lembus.
not
Yeah.
making anything.
Yeah, no, we're not making anything.
We're not
That's up to Dawn to make the lembus.
Yeah, Don, get your butt in gear. Freaking hell, it's warm.
What's
in the
that? 7 Atlantic. 7 p.m. would be 9 p.m. Atlantic, right? Because there's 2 more time zones.
car.
Oh
Is
no,
there?
sorry, 8 p.m. Atlantic.
8?
Yeah, it's Eastern Atlantic, and then 7:30 Newfoundland or 8:30 Newfoundland. I can't remember which.
That's Kirk. That's because we're
I'll
pretending
tell
next week
people
didn't
to
exist.
block it out on our calendar. Last week did not exist. Yeah,
Last week did not exist.
Kirk out.
Last week is a figment of our imagination.
Yes,
It didn't exist.
just like 2020, and well, we were hoping 2021 would be better, but you know what I'm gonna do?
We keep getting turned down for. You're gonna. Let some air out.
One more.
One more. Yeah. Oh, there we go. Thank you.
Aha, we have a sunroom.
Much better. Much better.
I meant Eastern.
East- oh, EST,
7
7.
p.m. is Eastern, yeah.
So Toronto, like Ontario, Quebec, Eastern. You're in good spirits.
Has the bump in the back of her head dead down.
It's still there a little bit. I'm getting all
It's-
the concussion pain has moved forward now.
It's waving at me right now, actually.
And the other is it
Is it?
and the other day I was just like, yeah, I couldn't function. Our place got so hot and it was just crazy. It just yeah. We need a new place really
No.
badly.
Portland.
Woo!
Keeping it weird, I hope.
It's like that. We are human. I want to deny that fact. Oh, you gotta be careful that too much steam doesn't get on that crack or it'll take over the whole window.
Hello from Hamilton. Hey, John.
Hey, John.
More viewers from Hamilton.
So it'll be 7 o'clock our time tomorrow, guys. For Shane, so Shane can join us because her and her kitty cats are in the story too.
Groovy, look, I'm new. Are you new to Haps? Did you just move over from the dying Periscope? Like so many of the rest of us?
Bum, 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 bum. Periscope. It was fun while it lasted.
Welcome to Haps. Haps
It's not
is-
me, it's you.
That's right. It's not me, it's you. It's really you.
It's really you.
So what's the update on house hunting? We have an application in
We
with
got
one
turned down.
place. We got turned down for another place.
3 places.
And
now.
we're looking at a couple of others just in case the current application
Maybe we should
doesn't turn through.
stop keeping count because that's
It
depressing.
is, isn't it? It's part of last week, you know. See, Martin, you must have removed the plank nailed over the doghouse door. Oh, it was not a good week.
Soup John.
Well,
Well,
Calendar
Calendar
has
has
a
a
misprint
misprint.
last week, isn't on it? Odd.
Yeah. Oh my
yeah.
God. Well, maybe it's because it didn't exist. Please.
From Blab, 5 or 6 years of nowhere. Do you remember Blab? See,
I think
before
people
Periscope,
mentioned it,
about
but-
4, almost 5 years ago, before Periscope, we were using one called Ustream. and it wasn't as interactive as this. You could stream, but I don't
Oh, it
think
was
you could
old.
get. Yeah, it was really old. You
was
couldn't
old.
get comments or anything back from your viewers. Right? They could just watch.
Yeah, they could just
Yeah.
watch. And you could talk to them. There was an
Mhm.
audio feature,
Right.
but you
yeah.
had to have really, really fast. You couldn't do it like
Yeah.
this. And trying to get a signal, because we tried to use Ustream, and that was the ancient phone. That was like the really old cell phone. Actually, I think it was the one
Does
that we're
Canada
using
do
as an
the
MVP
first-time
phone.
home buyer credits? They do, but we don't have
We can't
anywhere
buy.
near enough to put a down payment anyway. Not to mention with the credit scores, I think it'd be more difficult to try to get a mortgage than
Look,
it would be to get.
This is it.
get
We
a
lost
rent.
$279,000 on an investment on a festival.
Yeah,
That kind of did us in.
Canada did.
We are
Oh, that's
not
boring. What's
co-producing
boring?
festivals
What's boring?
anymore.
Oh, the format in like Ustream, yeah, it's not nearly as interactive.
Well, it was ancient. I mean, it was great for its time because there was nothing else out there. And I remember the one Canada Day we tried to broadcast, and the signal dropped out. It was like so grainy and so. It was horrible. It was horrible, but it was exciting because it was new and it was different.
Mm-hmm.
And then
I feel like we're surrounded.
I know we are surrounded.
We're right next to the drive-through, and there's cars coming in and out of the parking lot. Last week, a funny color, or was it just a pigment of your imagination?
Wah, 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 wah.
Yeah.
Yeah. When you lose a lot of money because you trusted the wrong person and you didn't read your contract completely, and and they're better at slandering people because you don't have the heart to. And yeah, I'm not going to say we were innocent. I think we were a little more naive than we should have been. But the goal was to feel like we fit into BC, and we didn't.
That's right.
And we trusted the wrong people in the long run.
So we were drinking Evian water in the mirror.
We were drinking Evian water in the mirror.
Because Evian spelled backwards is naive.
Damn, Martin. What was in that water?
I don't know.
Jeez.
We played on Ustream. Recall seeing chat comments. Okay. So maybe when we were using it, they hadn't quite set that up yet, or it wasn't as. We only really used it a couple of times because it wasn't so stable.
Well, we did it a lot at home.
How long has Ustream been up as an app? Or is it
Wow. You got good in-laws.
Yeah.
It's
Well, this is
gone.
it.
Ustream's gone.
We've exhausted any options for like family or anyone like that to help us out with those sort of things.
Well,
So
I'm going to say it kind of
Guarantor,
crudely because I am who I am.
absolutely,
Your parents went and died before we could abuse them further.
they did, but yeah.
Damn it, they couldn't wait. And mine. My mother's left, and,
Well,
and
see
every
what-
once in a while she'll feed us, but that's about as much as she can do.
Well, exactly, yeah.
Oh.
Yeah. We
Kinda
took
on her
out the
own.
loan and we were paying it back at $600 a month. Yeah.
Oh, wow.
See, we explored that too with family members, and just my family's in debt everywhere. As well.
Well, your sister is not. Your one sister is not, but the house was paid off, and
Yeah.
really there's no expenses, and she's retired, and she's just cruising along.
A cheap fixer-upper house, though, $100K. Well, there's the difference.
Wow.
There's the difference, Joshua. $100K in Toronto
was years
will
ago.
get you a bachelor apartment, like a purchase. Will get you a bachelor apartment in a ratty old condo that's maybe 300 square feet if you're lucky.
Mhm.
You know?
And we need 850 to 1,000, so we can get rid of
Yeah.
our storage lockers.
Square feet, yeah.
Square
Back in the
feet,
days
yeah.
before Facebook, I was on Friendster. Okay. We've
Friendster,
on
yeah.
MySpace.
We were,
Yeah.
hold on, we went from Ustream to MySpace.
Yeah.
And then MySpace to trying to use Facebook.
Yeah.
But back then it was old, like it was new technology, and Facebook couldn't dedicate to it.
Yeah.
So we went to Periscope.
That's right, yeah.
And now
I
it's
remember-
Periscope the house.
I remember a number of years ago,
I tried
it
Twitch. couldn't do
it was 2008 or something, maybe. I can't remember what it was. 2007, 2008. Like everyone that we knew was joining this new Facebook and everything and getting on it. And Christina was up and down going, nope, I'm never joining Facebook. No, absolutely not. It's absolutely, I can't imagine using it or anything like that. And then all of a sudden, finally, she broke down because she looked at the advantages of the social connections and the promotional aspects and everything of Facebook. So she finally joined Facebook, and we all started making jokes about, oh, I can hear the hooves now. The four horsemen of the apocalypse are are coming. Christina joined Facebook.
And then Martin joined a year later.
And then I joined a year later.
Because I was not going to be alone in this. There was no way I was going to be alone in this. Why don't we move further out? There's only so far we can, Moon, especially once COVID is over and everyone's back to work.
Yeah.
When you get a call to be on set, you very rarely get it any time, like in any reasonable amount of time. So we get caught in traffic, we lose the gig.
Yeah.
So there's no point in saving money if we're not going to make money. And, you know, being prop makers as well. So if we have to do a lot of solo stuff, because we've lost a few shops now, prop shops that have gone under. So we're going to have to think of working for ourselves more now than we did before. And to do that, the prop masters have to be able to come to us to pick things up. If we're too far out, they're not going to come.
And oddly enough, we were noticing that recently in this recent search, because of the COVID, so many people are vacating the city, that the rents in town were actually being cheaper than some of the rents outside of town.
We got to be careful because the button, I already just made them disappear a few times. Hang on.
So that's the center town one. Okay, so that's where we were. So 1,000 square foot 2-bedroom ranch from 1976.
Nice,
Cool.
Joshua, cool.
Friendster, MySpace.
Careful.
Cancel. I see what you mean. Yeah.
Cancel.
I think we do still have our
It's
MySpace.
there. I haven't looked
there.
at it in like 10 years.
If you guys are still on MySpace, I will leave.
You can.
Absolutely. Tell us if we're still there,
Tell us
because we
if
haven't
we're
used it in
still
years.
We haven't used it in a very, very long time.
What was your first Facebook profile?
The one I have now.
We haven't created any new profiles.
Shop in
There's been
several.
lots of.
No, it's okay. 3-bay shop and several outbuildings and 2 acres. Wow, nice.
Oh, that's
See, I couldn't do that. One for $600 a month. Maybe we should pay it off faster.
I'm in a
I don't
rush.
know.
Yeah. But it's like a mortgage, right? 20, 30 year
Scum and
mortgage.
villainy. Okay.
It's a hive of scum and
now I'm
villainy.
gonna let go. I think we're up. The tiny screen makes it harder to.
Yeah, and especially when you're landscape too, you have less room to scroll.
But no, I never deleted the MySpace. I just ignored it, walked away from it. And I don't even remember if I was on there as Car Hunger or if I was on there as Christina Carr or whether I was on there as BC Renaissance Festival. It could be any of them.
I don't remember.
Because that's before Times Fast.
Before Times Fast Entertainment.
Yeah. That's a long time ago.
I'm still on MySpace. I look at the old pics on my MySpace profile. A little reminiscing, yeah.
Where's the old phone?
The old phone.
AKA MP3 player.
Is it in there or is it?
Might be in the center console.
It might be in the center console, yeah. Or is it still in the bag of goodies in the back?
It might be.
Yeah.
Yeah, we use our old phone that we used for Ustream. We use it now as an MP3 player. Because if someone steals it, it's no big deal.
You got wolves in the background of my MySpace.
Nice.
I heard that line in some film.
How many square feet of space that you guys are planning to look for? We really do need to find, bigger than we have. We're only at 700.
Yeah.
So 1,000 to 1,500 will get rid of at least one of our lockers. So that's the key thing because we're paying about almost $600 a month on locker space.
Just to store stuff that we need but don't have room for.
Yeah, and the hardest thing about it is someone calls you at midnight and says you have to be on set for 5 a.m. and the locker's closed. We can't go get our tools.
Oh, I see your picture of Star Wars. I saw that 77.
Is it really?
A plank owner.
Really? Cool.
I'm slick but slow.
Eh.
We're all a little slow.
After last week, I don't mind being slow. I'd like to be slow. We looked at a couple places today, and we've got one that's in a few hours. So we thought, I can charge the phone on the battery in the car while we drive to the next place, and
the car has
let's
big
get
battery.
on. Yes.
I don't look at my MySpace profile. It's depressing to see myself young, skinny, and gorgeous.
Oh God, you were gorgeous. I mean, oh wow.
Christina,
aren't you still gorgeous?
that girl. You want to pay it off faster in case we have a falling out with the in-laws and they take back the house. Yeah, really.
Yeah, Joshua.
You found it.
Did you?
Actually found us or her.
Oh, wow.
I mean,
yeah, what
really,
is it?
she was running the profile, yeah.
What is it? I
The
don't
mortgage
remember
is in
what
their
it
name
was.
until it's paid. Yeah, exactly.
It's true.
We'll post the link unless you want me to. Actually,
Go
go
ahead.
for it. Go for it. Yeah.
I don't even remember what the login is. I don't even think I
We
have.
have nothing to hide.
I think that email address doesn't even exist. They
Oh,
used
is
to
it one of the Infinity is addresses,
possibly or One of the
Oh, no.
Renfest addresses, or
No idea.
was that before we registered Car Hunger? Or
Oh, it would have been, yeah.
was it?
MySpace, yeah, because we didn't register. We were already on Facebook before we registered carhunger.com as well.
What?
I think
What?
just barely.
I don't remember.
I don't remember.
I don't remember.
Yeah, by all means, go ahead.
Here, where's your phone?
There's my
Oh,
phone.
we don't have a MySpace app. I'll wait till I'm on the
Oh, yeah.
computer.
See if we can figure out how to break back into our account.
Yeah, I have no idea.
Look at us! Come find us on all of these other social medias.
Well,
basically.
we do Snapchat, and I don't do that. I haven't done that in years, but
Yeah.
we exist on there.
Yeah.
We exist on like 4 different places on Flickr. I've got to take some time and
Mhm.
merge those all together.
There it is. Oh, so it was
Crazy.
Car Hunger.
Oh, it is.
MySpace.com/CarHunger.
That doesn't mean we had the email address or the domain name.
Yeah,
I could have already started using Car Hunger even without that.
that could be.
So
yeah.
who knows what the email address is? It could be like an at Shaw
knows?
or an at, you know,
I guess it depends on whether or not you went in at some point too.
joint name Christina Martin Car Hunger. Oh, okay. I just clicked on your picture now. Before I just saw it small. I thought it was Boba Fett.
Yeah,
Which picture is it?
of Dawn.
Oh, the,
Can't find you on ICQ. I don't think we were ever on
No.
ICQ. No.
No, never did ICQ. It was already too much.
All the old bulletin board services.
Yeah. Well, Ustream. We never did any of that, did we? The
No.
bulletin board services.
No.
And there's Hotmail addresses that we've never used, but we registered to make sure
right,
other
yeah.
people could not. And there's Gmail addresses we
Gmail
never
addresses.
used, but we registered.
We had to
so
create a
other people could
Gmail
not.
account or a Google Plus account or something to do the YouTube, right? So it forced us,
Well,
and
that
also
was later on. We
was
had a
later on.
YouTube before that. Yeah.
Through working with a lot of other PC users, Windows users. Google is heavily connected with Windows.
Well, and
Mail.
there's a Google
else, right,
Drive that I didn't want,
Yeah.
but I got because people kept dumping things into Google Drive.
Can't we all just simplify? ICQ,
Wait,
mind blown.
wait,
I haven't
wait,
actually heard ICQ forever. Or GeoCities website. Oh my god.
GeoCities.
I don't know
We
if we
never
had
did
anything on GeoCities.
we never
no.
did GeoCities.
What was our old website? Because I think we found that once. It was still up or still there. Or did we find the cache for it?
something. It was like a little teeny server.
Something in Infinity.
iWarp or IMAP or I something.
Oh, I can't remember now.
That was like the late 80s.
Yeah.
We're talking dial-up with pictures and videos. They're so tiny if you want to put them up there.
Oh, I know, really.
Took you forever to see it if
We're
it was any
talking.
bigger than. Yeah. No one pick up the phone. You pick up the phone, we get kicked off. So you have to be on Google Plus if you're going to do the YouTube thing.
I always thought it was funny for the Stargate SG-1 that right up until the end, they still used the dial-up sound at the end of the credits
Oh my god.
to when they popped up their find us on
Webpage.
social media, right? The webpage. Google Plus was a great ghost town. Nerdy as I was, I had the Trill language on my old GeoCities website.
Nice. Nice. Sweet. But no, if you guys find us elsewhere, and if you're on a social media platform that doesn't have us, I will pop in, register Car Hunger, and get out. Like Tumblr. The Tumblr gets from my Instagram feed, but I haven't logged into it in years.
Tumbling on Tumblr.
Wow. That's not bad. That's not bad at all, Shane.
This is suddenly become a conversation about how old is your internet presence?
As long as people aren't asking my actual age, although if you can't figure it out by now.
Yeah, right.
I remember pip commands.
Yep, that's right. Yeah.
You couldn't get on a computer unless you knew all the pip commands.
We owned the computer. We owned the computer at home when we first saw it together that predated DOS. Didn't even have DOS on board. Yeah.
Boy, did it work your brain.
Your
Like your brain
video,
did not go to mush. You could not use that machine unless you memorized everything.
Yeah. In order
Great.
to print, you had to actually go out of the program and use the pip command to send the file to the printer. which was an old dot matrix tractor feed printer. And they would go all night
through the night. And you hid your head underneath your pillow and you prayed for death.
Now when we do a print run overnight, it's usually a 3D printer that goes.
We're turning that off.
20, 30 years from now, there are going to be 3D printers in people's households, and they're going to be like instant, like 2-minute prints to do a full object, and they're going to be reminiscing about, oh yeah, our first 3D printer took like 16 hours to do the same prints, and everyone asked the ASL on every chapter.
Never had AOL. The free discs, yeah.
AOL free discs, yeah. The coasters, yeah.
Yeah. The Wolf game in Dawson played months.
Yes.
What was that? There was that like adventure, like with wizards and everything they gave you the choices of what
Dungeon
to do
Quest
next
or something like that.
Yeah, it was all
text-based
text-based game, and you had to pick where you were going next, and you told it A, B, C, or D type thing.
Yeah.
Those were hilarious.
U of Texas, Austin had to use a bulletin board to access email. Yeah.
Nice. Nice. So tomorrow we are going on. I don't care what the situation is.
Yeah.
We are doing this Lord of the Rings thing, and we are going straight from Middle Earth.
Sauron could return to the world and try to wreak havoc upon the racists of the world. We're going to do it anyway.
And then we're going to go straight into the Car Hunger COVID costume contest.
That's right.
And that's that. That's what's going to happen.
Now.
We may have to change the date.
We might have to change the date. Well, it's also because it's also very close to St. Patrick's Day, and we're big on St. Patrick's Day.
Oh, my daddy.
Yeah.
My dad.
It is the alternative to Father's Day for Christina and her dad.
So I toast him, even though he's dead. I should maybe not touch any alcohol between now and then.
Maybe we shouldn't use the word toast in your dad.
What do you mean, the fact that he's cremated?
Yes.
Well, I kind of miss people getting on the Periscope and saying open Bob in order to keep from saying open boobs. Because open Bob, my father's name is Bob, so I'd go on and on and on about how tragic it is that they're asking me
bring that up?
to open his urn and spread his ashes everywhere and
show his ashes.
And it's funny because we do it in a way that they wouldn't know what we're talking about until I started, my father's name was Bob. And
March 3rd, yeah.
Suddenly it'd be like, ha ha!
Day after tomorrow, we're in the March.
Damn, really? Really?
Mm-hmm.
EDU thing in Texas. Cool. We are old and we are teen. No, we're just aging like a fine wine. At least I like to lie to myself and tell myself
That's
that.
Right. The Bob's thing on Periscope. Yeah. Oh, and the foot people.
Well, this is how we got known as the couple that trolled the trolls.
Yeah.
And some of them actually became some of our biggest followers, which I found amazing.
Is Martin driving? We're parked right now. I'm sitting in the driver's seat, but
I hope Martin's
doesn't mean that I'm driving for the way back.
Are you hinting? Is Martin hinting?
I'm hinting.
Martin hinting?
Or offering, and or suggesting, or whichever.
You don't know?
I don't know.
I'm just happy to have chocolate in my hand. You can say anything you want.
Chocolate, Starbucks hot chocolate.
The Turks. God, every time I hear the Turks, I think of one night in Bangkok for some reason.
Oh, yeah.
I don't know why. Just
I think
every time what do you think of?
They might be giants.
Oh, yeah.
Istanbul was Constantinople. Now it's Istanbul. Now Constantinople. Been a long time gone. Constantinople. Why did Constantinople get the works? That's nobody's business but the Turks. The Turkish invasion. Apparently they like Bob. So that's where a lot of that was coming from. Yeah, we were getting all sorts of people. It was funny talking about the Turks. We did a Thanksgiving dinner broadcast one time from a beach in Vancouver. We were in North Vancouver. We decided to sit on the rocks on the beach, and we picked up a takeout turkey dinner, right? And we sat on the beach, and we titled the broadcast. We titled it something like Thanksgiving and Turkey, and we got so many viewers from Turkey coming to check out our broadcast because it was hashtag, right? It's like, no, we're not talking about the country. We're talking about the food, the bird, right?
Do you speak the language? Do you it's just buried in it. We couldn't get anything said. It was fun though, because they got introduced to Canada. So
seen on
that's kinda cool.
Periscope. We'll get on and stare at the camera and not say anything. I'm like, what the? Yeah.
Yeah, there's a few of those that are now over on Haps, but you know, the way Haps does the featured thing, it's a little bar, so you really have to actively follow people in order to really see that they're on air. So they're not getting as much attention as they did on
Matthew,
Periscope.
the
We'll see what
two
happens.
best Periscope couples. Who are the two best Periscope
The
couples?
two best. There's another one. Let's have them caught and shot now.
Well, us and Doug and Ellie.
If they're talking about
If
Doug and
they're-
Ellie,
All right, no.
I
if
don't
they're
mind
talking
sharing.
about
I
us.
don't mind sharing the spotlight with Doug and Ellie.
That's true.
I really don't.
Frameable faces.
Anyone else, I want them found. Do you hear me?
Okay.
Get the.
They're so good to cats. Yeah. Well, a lot of the Middle Eastern cultures are very, they're very focused on reverence of animals in general.
In the car chatting it up. You're welcome. We're really enjoying Haps too.
World-renowned famous people.
We go back a while.
We've been together for 33 years. We both, Christina's been in the film industry and the entertainment industry since she was 8.
I'm now 52. Don't do the math.
I got more heavily into it after meeting her, and
I'm sorry.
we got together. Yeah, you're welcome. Thank you.
Okay.
And whatever else.
Make up your mind.
Please and thank you. Yes. And doing so much film and television stuff, live theater, our own projects, cosplay at conventions, doing panels.
Which have all been canceled.
Oh my God, it's been so terrible for the past year. There hasn't been a single convention to attend,
Crush your soul. Crushes your soul.
It is.
But right now, the government has given us a sort of grant to have a web designer to basically create a store that's ours. Mm-hmm. And use our carhunger.ca, which you have to always get the government's permission to get .ca, and to make that into a store. So we're working on that. And it's kind of weird for us because we're used to building things after it's been quoted, after it's been requested. So to build things and guess what our market's going to be.
To have actual stock of products.
And when it goes live, I am letting you all know. Okay. We have also we're starting to do these story times where if you do $5 award or $5 worth of awards or $5 sponsorship, then we write you into the story. So tomorrow's going to be the Middle Earth one. So I'll get my ears on.
She can get her elf on.
I'm going to get my elf on, and we'll read the story out. And you guys should be able to recognize. We hope we did everyone justice. Mm-hmm. But just a little bit of a secret. Doug wanted to be a wizard, and I like the angel glow light inside me.
Yeah, we got it sort of coming in through
You can see the bit of red in my hair.
Backside window. Yeah.
Tiny bit of red that's in my hair is there. It's very subtle. His is red.
And the tiny bit of hair that's in my red.
Oh my God, I love you. Where was I? Right.
Doug, wizard.
Doug wanted to be a wizard,
Doug from
and
Favorable Faces.
Allie wanted to be an elf. So we didn't know what to do, and we said, "Do you guys want to be in a relationship or not?" And they're like, "Well, is that really possible? Because it's Middle Earth." And I said, "Listen, it's our story. Anything's possible." So they were like, "Yeah, we'll be a couple." And then we thought, what'll be the catalyst for the story? What will be the adventure that everyone's on? Well, the adventure we're on is basically going to Doug and Allie's wedding. An elf and a wizard getting married, and we're all heading to the wedding.
The stereotype is true. About Canadians being nice?
We're more nice to the rest of the world than we are each other.
This is very true.
I was born and raised in Toronto, so we're supposed to be the Northern New Yorkers. We're supposed to be the evil Canadians.
Yeah.
Yep. I don't know how, but that's okay. It is what it is. Tell me she's just closing the blinds.
Just closing the blinds for the sun. Yeah.
Okay.
So we don't suddenly lose the Wi-Fi.
If she closes the store, we'll lose the Wi-Fi.
Yeah,
I see what she's saying.
Lowering
Okay.
the blinds because the sun's coming right in now.
We Canada does have a reputation of being nice. I think it's because we're not as aggressive as other countries, but we're very English aggressive in the sense that the knights in Monty Python. I chopped your arm off. No, you didn't. It's just a scratch. That's still very much the Canadian attitude too. We say thank you for the weirdest things. I'm not sure
we
why.
Apologize
because
unnecessarily. We're sorry for that.
At the times we don't mean it. So we're definitely an interesting culture, and because we're such a large landmass, the differences between one coast to the other is huge. huge. As you go across country, the differences are just wow.
Mhm.
When you reach, especially the larger provinces, like Ontario's a massive province, and it just you would start at one end of Ontario and you go to the other end of Ontario, and there's different pockets all the way across. Like I said, I was born and raised in Toronto, whereas Martin was a farm boy.
I was Luke Skywalker.
You were Luke Skywalker. I guess so.
And I came to rescue the princess from the evil empire, aka family.
And she wound up rescuing you.
She ended up rescuing me. Yeah.
Like so stereotypical, right? Love that movie.
Make an LRTR movie.
A musical.
Musical.
No.
Nuh-uh.
Shane, look, it was hard enough to write this thing in 20 hours. The next one we do, it's going to be like 2 days, not one.
Yeah.
Because just doing the one day was just too much pressure, man.
Yeah.
For the COVID vaccine. We're not going to find out. We're not going to bother. We're going to just let essential services do it. And basically people who are older. And if we don't have to, if we don't have to in the long run, I'd rather not. Mm-hmm. I haven't had a flu bug or anything in so long. Hi, Perry.
Hey, Brett. Hey, Perry.
So we're trying to avoid it. Now, if they tell us we have to, then yeah, we will. But we're not going to put pressure on the system. We're not going to get in the way of people who do need it. Mm-hmm. I haven't had a flu bug or a major cold in like 20 years.
A flu bug for sure, yeah.
Oh, I had that one. And then that was it.
Hey, Perry, what's going on? Just sitting around and chatting.
So we're concerned. We carry our masks with us, and we're good people that when we go to a place, we wear our masks, and we social distance, which is killing me, quite frankly. But I'm just going to go hug crazy when everything lifts. Looks great. Shower yourselves. Nice. Did you get a job? Perry, what?
That's
what are you, my father?
I know, really. Yeah. Right now, our focus is actually on building the website, building the company. I am
still young. Thank you, Joshua.
I just went through my medical reports to be able to be approved to do my training for bus
driver. And they
driver.
confirmed you're alive.
They confirmed that I'm alive. Yep. They confirmed my heart is still beating. I don't have tuberculosis, which is good.
That's weird.
A TB test, yeah.
They want a TB test.
And right now that they're not actually specifically asking for COVID screening at all. Like for the buses.
Well, there's no point, because by time you actually get on, that could change. Mm-hmm. And it could change just driving one day. That could change.
Oh, exactly. Yeah.
That's why productions are the few people who are getting work right now. Productions are taking COVID tests every day.
Yeah.
That's why, because it could change overnight.
Yep. True, still young.
Talking about the vaccine. Yes,
yeah.
Shane brought it up.
Shane,
watch.
See what you've done now.
See what you've done, Shane. Oh my God, Shane, really? Why am I hungry again?
Because it's what time is it? It's 5:30.
Well, we still got time for the next place.
We had lunch at 2, so we're getting close.
Shoot, we're not going to be able to have dinner until after.
Oh yeah.
I'm going to start chewing on you.
I think that's a pandemic now too.
What?
Which is a pandemic?
TB?
TB. Well, it was a big problem in the 40s.
That's true. That's
like almost 80 years ago now.
Yeah, that's like saying consumption is still a thing. It really isn't.
Well, yeah,
it's so rare. Yeah. Pneumonia. Mm-hmm. To die of pneumonia. Yeah, it just is rare too.
Cholera.
Cholera is rare. Yeah, they still exist.
Bubonic plague.
Oh my God! Remember the one actor I had who had gout?
No, not gout.
No, not
shingles.
Gout.
Shingles.
He was like 28 years old, and he comes to rehearsal one day, and he's a mess, and he's got shingles. And I'm like, why are you moving slowly? Why are you barely fine? Well, I had to come to rehearsal. Well, that's admirable, but what's wrong? And he's like, oh, I've got shingles. And I'm like, go home now.
Yeah, leave.
We will discuss, depending on, I'm going to give you a week or two to figure out what you're going to do. But if you still have shingles in a week or two, I will have to recast you, period. A, it's rare. And B, 3 of us have never gotten the mumps or anything like that, or pox, chicken pox.
Yeah.
And because of that, something like shingles could kill us.
Yep.
So you're going home, dude.
TV making a comeback, especially in the third world. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. It is a beautiful day, Barry.
Don't smoke so much for TV. Yeah, really.
Wow.
It is a beautiful day, Barry. Yeah.
Wow. don't smoke so much.
I don't know. Because of the TB?
Harold?
Yeah.
But yeah, so he had something that I couldn't let. I had to get rid of him from the project because he put a few of us at risk. And I'm like, I'm sorry, shingles is rare, and some of us can die from it because we haven't had all the other stuff, so we haven't built the immunity. And I didn't want to shatter him, but
shingles comes from the same viral group as chickenpox, right? So viruses never leave your body; they just go dormant.
Yeah, exactly.
Pretty much, yeah.
Exactly. Which makes me wonder, how the hell did I become so immune when everyone else was sick around me?
I don't know. Yeah, because you've never had chickenpox. You've never had things like shingles. I had chickenpox twice.
Twice?
You're not supposed to get chickenpox.
You just couldn't get enough?
I couldn't get enough. I had it when I was probably about 4 or 5 years old.
Damn.
And then I had it again when I was in high school. When I was around 18. So a couple of years before I met you.
So you get shingles, I'm divorcing you.
Okay. I shouldn't get shingles. I theoretically shouldn't get shingles now.
I never had chickenpox. Ever.
Bathed me in oatmeal with chickenpox, yeah.
Oh, wow.
Resurfacing when the immune system is weakened. Okay,
yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Twice.
And me never. So it's like
I had it for her.
Before you even knew me.
I know. Well, the universe was working in our favor.
I see. Is that what the universe was going? Poke, poke. You have a second dose of chickenpox.
Don't smile so much when she says she's going to start chewing on you. Oh, this is not that type of broadcast.
Oh, did I miss that one? Damn it! You're supposed to give me the pause.
Oh, sorry. Okay.
You know, it's
not that kind of broadcast.
Damn you!
Chickenpox was the most miserable I felt in my life.
Really?
It's pretty, like, I don't remember when I was 4 or 5. I just remember being sick in bed and having all the little spots everywhere and little lesions everywhere. But I do remember it quite well when I was 18, and I didn't realize I had it at first. I started noticing it. We had gone, me and a bunch of friends and I had driven to Ancaster to our drama teacher's place. Ancaster is about a half-hour drive from Brantford, right? To go to our drama teacher's place to play D&D. And we were
now that's awesome.
That's
awesome.
Jonesy. Yeah, I mean, did you meet? I met Jonesy at the high school reunion, right?
Yeah.
But had chickenpox while I was in my mother's womb. I've heard that. Yeah. But during the night, I found myself scratching. I mean, I'm really getting kind of itchy, and I went to the washroom and I looked and I started seeing all the little spots and pocks everywhere, and I'm like, this can't be right. So I kind of kept quiet about it. I think everyone else in there had already had chickenpox, so I wasn't too worried, right? The MMR shot was given.
Wow. Oh.
High fever, headache, yeah. So when I got home, I said to Mom and Dad, I think I might have chickenpox again. And they're like, no, you can't get that twice. It doesn't happen that way. So went to the doctor the next day and he's like, yep, absolutely. And sometimes you can get it. If it was a minor case during your childhood, you can get it again.
Well, this is it. Like, I mean, I've never had chickenpox. I've never had a lot of what kids got. I never got, but I had massive stomach issues.
Yeah.
Problems with my digestive tract. My head, I had headaches a good chunk of my life. So apparently I'm okay with viruses, not getting them.
You just have mechanical issues.
But I have mechanical issues, that's right. My oil's fine, but the machine doesn't always work.
Exactly right,
yeah. You too, Vince? See, he's like me.
Yeah.
80s parents had chickenpox parties. What?
Chickenpox parties?
Seriously? What the hell is a chickenpox party?
Yeah. Because it was the 80s when I had it in my teens, right?
What, they all get chickenpox and they party? They get together and
I don't know.
Or do they just randomly grab people and infect them?
Great.
My mother had it while pregnant with me.
Typhoid Mary to chickenpox Charlie,
Brothers and sisters. I didn't get it, huh? Yeah, you know what? That actually makes sense because you would have built your immunity before you were even out.
Yeah, that's true.
You're a pre-planner, aren't you?
You would have shared her antibodies.
You're a pre-planner, right?
There you go.
Your whole life, you're a pre-planner? Please say yes. It'll just be so wonderful if you do.
Oh, I know, really.
But no, it's so tomorrow we're going to because we're watching the time too. Yeah, I'm not gonna make it through another place viewing and
then a drive home.
And then a drive home and then eat. I don't want to spend money, but
how long
we may
did I have
have
the chickenpox for? In my teens, I think I was down for about a week and a half, 2 weeks.
Parents brought kids' friends over to get it
That's
same time and
right.
over with. You're kidding
That's
me.
right. Because they wanted all their kids to end up getting the chicken pox, get it out of their system, so they didn't have to worry about it anymore. I mean,
That's
what's the
like
pre-planner?
that's
Yeah.
like grabbing your kid who's got the stomach flu, walking up to another kid and going, "Come on, throw up."
Yeah, it's like, throw up on each other, give each other the flu. It's like, well, and maybe that's what's kind of happening, on a more global scale right now, with all these people getting together and having mass gatherings, even though the pandemic is going on. And it's like, you do realize you're spreading this.
Oh,
For school, yeah.
oh wow. So tomorrow, we are doing the Lord of the Rings, the Middle Earth. We're
Yes.
calling it Middle Earth. We're doing the Middle Earth thing,
The Middle
but
Earth
this
tale.
puts us off schedule. So the Car Hunger COVID costume contest may wind up after St. Patrick's Day. We don't know yet. We'll let everyone else know probably by Monday. So the idea is 7 o'clock here. So those on the West Coast who tend to go to bed or earlier or whatever can watch it. And we're going to go comments only while we're reading the story. And then we'll invite people on. Reason? I'm not sure the little earbud will stay in my ear once I got my elf ears on.
Flu is ongoing and chickenpox diminishes. Yeah.
Wow, they're doing that. Wow. Wow. Pretty good. And
That's
you?
crazy. Yeah.
I don't know. I really don't know. Technically, you were supposed to have the chicken pox.
Some parents want to get it over with their kids' friends.
Oh my God.
Hey,
Hi,
Michelle.
Michelle, tomorrow.
Tomorrow. No, my fans are about
Tomorrow. Last
No more
week didn't
excuses.
exist.
Yeah.
It was a figment
No
of
more
our
delays.
imagination.
No more rain delays.
Tomorrow. And you are adorable, by the way, in the story.
Oh, yeah.
You are adorable.
Yeah.
We even wove your artistic skills into it.
Yep.
It's one of those things that kids handle much better than older people. So it makes sense to get while you're young if you have a choice. It blows me away with the thought that someone could have a choice to get sick.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, it's just, I don't know. I guess when people get really stupid and do things, hey, yeah, we're done.
We're so done with last week.
Yeah,
last week. Goodbye.
See, we realized we couldn't go to my mom's, even though it would be perfect to be in that basement where it's quieter and it's cooler. The heat isn't coming on full blast. But, and here's the catch. But we'd have to bring the computer and the monitor and everything because we've got videos for credits and stuff. So hopefully the new neighbors are quiet.
Oh yeah. Put glue on them, they'll stay put.
The downstairs neighbors thought we were noisy. Oh my God, these new neighbors.
Oh my God. Yeah,
I think they have barely any furniture in there.
Some kind of a rowdy party going on last night.
Well, she kept screaming randomly. Like, I don't know. Was it
I heard that once or twice, yeah.
Yeah, like, and smashing around. But it echoes so much. I don't think they have much furniture, if any.
I just hope you guys no more delays. Yeah.
Yeah, no.
There will not be. There will be no more delays. We'll be back and in greater numbers. Yeah. Wait. Wrong genre. Wrong genre.
No, that's later. May the 4th is Star Wars.
Right.
May the 4th we do the Star Wars thing.
Almost done with your portrait
nice.
too. People really like your character.
Awesome. Oh, thank you.
Look forward to hurricane season. Meteorologist named 2 hurricanes, Elsa and Anna. Oh my God.
You're kidding me. They're naming them Elsa and Anna.
That's just inviting disaster.
That will traumatize every little girl.
Global disaster.
In the path of it.
Yeah, really.
That will traumatize every single little girl. Damn it, people. Come on.
I figured the do over on Sunday next would be best. Knows your new neighbor? It sounds like that kind of yodeling, hollering, screaming kind of thing. Yeah.
I can't remember the name. Typhoid maybe, but it was a bad flu for kids, deadly for adults. So the Spanish came over and killed most of them. Well, and this is it. People are like calling, when people talk about early settlers and stuff, and they killed everyone. They didn't kill. They just didn't know what the hell they were doing.
Yeah. Well, this is it. This is like the early explorers and the natives too. The early explorers bought these great wool blankets, and they gifted them to the native population, and the blankets were full of lice, which didn't exist in the New World at the time.
That's right. Well, it's really funny too, because it's like my mother and my father, right? My we got this whole native thing going on my mom, and she really looks it. And we got this whole Scottish thing, a Scottish, English, Irish thing going with my dad. And it used to be my father could drink her under the table and she could smoke him under the table. Yeah. And it's like, it's all genetics, right? You just, and then you get all these genetics that mix, and then you never know what someone's going to be allergic to or, have problems with. But modern society, we recover. We always recover. Somehow the human race keeps going. I still can't figure out how, quite frankly.
Hey, boodlums.
Boodlums, yes.
Right this time, right? We learned nothing from the Oregon Trail. Oh, I know, yeah.
But it is what it is. And we're going to be stupid. We're human beings. Yeah. And every once in a while, a big, huge thing is going to happen, and we're all going to get tragic about it. And some of us will survive, and some of us won't. And in the end, the human race goes on. And it doesn't mean I don't love people. If any of you get sick and I love you, I'm going to be very angry when I catch up with you. Okay.
That's right. Yeah.
If you wind up there and when I catch up with you, I'm going to lecture you. Okay.
Are you feeling less? I'm sorry you were temporarily named Ralph. Yeah. I'm doing much better. Yeah. That was that night that didn't go over well between bad rushed eating and everything else happening and trying to get to the locker to get stuff.
Jeez, and every single time the bloody heat goes on in that place.
Oh, yeah.
I haven't had a good night's sleep in ages.
We may have to have like fans running tomorrow night when we do the broadcast.
That may overpower. Then we will have to do the speakers. The microphones, because then we won't be able to use the mic of the camera because the fans will just overpower it.
That's true. Yeah.
We will solve it.
We will.
It will be solved.
We could try to test out the lapel mics.
Yeah, but we tried that and
it didn't really work.
They didn't work. I don't know why they didn't work.
I don't know.
We'll figure it out.
We'll figure it out.
Hi, Walter. She takes it easy.
Hi, Walter. Nobody likes the technicolor yawn. Yeah,
Thank you. Hello. Where'd you come from? I didn't see you come in. Hi.
No one knows when you're going to pass anyway. Yeah, exactly.
Exactly. Oh my God, you.
One love. One love.
Thank you. One love. You're still. I haven't killed you yet. If you have to fight me, you got it. Thank you, Vince. Hi.
And the Super Heart Award.
Super Heart. Boom, 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 boom. And
the Stay Safe Award. Hang on. I turned it.
Stay Safe Award. Stay. No, right. Our hands. Stay Safe Award.
The Stay Safe Award.
Stay Safe Award. And appreciate.
Awesome.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Oh my God, thank you. I didn't even see you come in, honey.
Ta-da.
Oh my God.
Namaste.
We haven't figured out a namaste.
It's kind of like, yeah.
Right? Okay. That's right, the namaste. Namaste award. Hey. My CO2 levels checked in your apartment. Just wondering. I have no idea.
CO2 levels?
There's a CO2. Is that a CO2 sensor by the front door?
It's a carbon monoxide sensor by the front door.
It's in a weird spot.
They're supposed to be low down, but yeah, it's far from the kitchen, far from anything like that. But we don't have a gas stove. It's not forced air, right? So there's no chance of fumes.
Still haven't killed them yet. You're right.
So
we're love bugs. I'm gonna bug you.
I'm
gonna bug you. Okay. Hey.
I'm not touching you.
No.
I'm not touching you.
Not the ears.
Okay.
Yeah, we're in better spirits today. I just had hot chocolate.
Have automatic floating heart machine. Oh, to do the.
But here's just a
splat like a moth on the ceiling, on the sunroof. Oh, CO, not CO2. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Again, for carbon monoxide, there's not really anything in the place to generate carbon monoxide. Because the boiler at the building is at the far end of the building, right? We don't have any kind of like flame,
but the whole
flame or anything in there, right?
Is on one switch. So when it comes on, it comes on. So it doesn't matter, where you are in the building, especially on the upper floor, which is where we are. The heat is just all pooling up there, and you can't breathe. It's so thick. So I'm hoping that the weather stays like this and they don't turn it on again. Because last night it went on at 12 o'clock?
Yeah,
around midnight.
Around midnight,
and both of us are waking up like I'm the one who's supposed to have the night sweats, being hormonally
between,
like there.
Goes one, yeah. Between the clang, 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 clang of the rads and the temperature going up. Yeah.
Oh no! What are some coastal natives in Yoko Ono? They both know how to live off a dead Beatles. Oh, red eye. eye. That's definitely red eye. Red eye.
Ooh, that is so bad.
Oh.
That is
Ouch. All right.
terrible, terrible, terrible.
Hey, who's watching American Gods?
Oh yeah.
I actually got seen. It was really nice.
Season 3, episode 4.
Vince, yeah,
Yes.
the place we're in, we're trying to get out. Yeah, it was whatever the last episode
Yeah,
was.
episode 4. Season 3, episode 4 of American Gods.
Looking
They're in a
bar.
biker bar. Marilyn Manson plays
Make good biker chick.
an old washed up god, and
Oh my God, Yuke.
challenge everyone here.
Thank
to give
you.
an award to show your love. Hey, thank you
Thank
so much.
you.
Dark chick.
It-
The Dead Beatles thing, yeah.
It's true. The best truth is the dark truth. Like, I mean,
know.
morbid truth, you know? Wow.
Thor Super
She's,
Hero
okay,
Awards,
we
thank
got,
you.
she's going to keep us busy, like, all.
I'm gonna open that. I'm actually gonna open that.
No,
Yeah,
it's the right temperature
It's the
now.
right
It's the right
yeah,
temperature
it's just
now.
that little bit of venting out
It's just
through
that, yeah,
the gap here.
that's all it needed.
Yeah.
Ah! Okay, she's going to keep us busy. Bum, 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 bum. Okay, let's go faster.
And
Hi.
it's gonna be like a game here, you know, like a dance.
She's going
But
we're going to sleep well
but the,
tonight. Thank you.
exactly. But yeah, at the one scene in the biker
Just
bar,
keep talking.
Marilyn Manson's character basically challenges authority, and he dumps out a bottle of beer and storms out of the bar, and Christina is standing practically right next to him, like at his right shoulder, as he turns and walks out,
I'm upset.
dressed like a biker,
they-
with a biker
Yeah,
hat,
with my
like a
hat,
leather
little-
version like
little-
this, right?
Little bra, and it
Yeah.
was fun. Yeah. It was
And
really
for a
fun.
high award, I tap out. That's
Oh,
okay.
shut
That's
up.
okay.
Yeah. I got you covered. Nice. Thank you. An
Stand up
old
in an
house.
in Gloucester, Mass. That house came alive with sound, hissing, panting, and banging, clicking, clanking, and that wasn't even the rats, right?
What? Martin, we're not that kind of broadcast. Mm-mm.
Walking Dead is going to be back for another season. Will you take guys part of the Walking Dead? No, because
No,
they're down.
that's-
They're down in Atlanta. Right?
Are they still in Atlanta?
I think
They haven't bailed yet.
They haven't bailed. No.
And the whole Georgia thing. A lot of people got out of Georgia really fast.
Habs coin broke. That's okay.
Oh, that's okay. We're here. We haven't died yet. We haven't
We're
died
not
yet.
dead yet.
Well, tomorrow, there's always tomorrow too.
There is tomorrow,
There's
yeah.
tomorrow too. But no, guys, listen, we are so sorry. We just want to pretend last week didn't exist. We really did.
Yeah.
So it'll be 7:00 Eastern.
Yeah.
And that'll make it about 4:00 on the West Coast, and in the other direction 8.
8 on
and
the East
9.
Coast, yeah.
Yeah.
And the Maritimes, yeah. And then, which would be midnight UK time.
Someday soon, this will turn around. I can't wait to have a disposable income again for.
Eh,
Yeah. I feel the same way. Well, this is why I keep checking it every day. I keep checking all the challenges and stuff, and I always wait until I get to 3,000. Then once I get to 3,000, I spread it out between people.
Yeah.
But it's been fun. It's been great.
and a big hug
You know,
back
Habs
to
is just-
you, Harold. Yes.
Oh, thank you, Harold. So, you're gonna like your character too, Harold.
So Michelle's going to send us gluten-free Oreos. Shane's going to send us gluten-free Oreos. Guys,
Oh,
can,
I already
can,
put on
some-
my drink.
can someone send us a personal trainer?
I just pack them in a little box.
Right, yeah.
Ship them off. You just
A
let go.
gluten-free personal trainer.
A gluten-free person. Oh, you can't guarantee they're gonna be gluten-free.
Oh, I suppose.
Yeah,
They're
that's what-
probably all keto at this point.
Okay. Oh my God. Some of that keto stuff is tasty, but it's
Yeah.
so filling. Oh my God.
You give my coins on Habs.
Yay. Thank you, Shane.
Thank you, everyone.
I see the light at the end.
It is this,
We see it every
and
once
it's
in a while.
not a train.
It's not-
It's not an approaching train.
We see it every once in a while. It kind of peeks out and goes, "I'm here," and then we're like, "Oh!"
It's
It's
so
like
good.
starts
The
back in.
Oreos.
It's like, "Hmm."
Whoa. You guys should create a Karanger shirt that says we're not that kind of broadcast.
We've been
We're
thinking of
about
buttons.
that, or buttons, yeah. Gluten-free
Oh.
challah. Nice.
Really nice.
Can't wait, Sugar. Oh, you'll like it. You'll like it, Harold.
Sort of car you got. This is a RAV4, a hybrid.
2016
2016.
RAV4 hybrid.
It's good. Doing the best we can, honey.
Yeah.
Take care of yourself, okay?
Thank you.
Thank you. But no, it's gonna be crazy. But we
We're not
wanna
that kind of broadcast.
we
merch.
wanna do we want to do a St. Patrick's Day thing, so we may put the costume contest after the St. Patrick's Day thing because we thought it would be great to turn everyone into Irish folklore.
Mhm.
You know, that would just be.
Hey,
We're
high
not the kind of
five.
broadcaster.
And no, not everyone gets to be a leprechaun.
No, we have to do some research. That one's
That's
gonna
right,
take
yeah.
a little more.
Yeah.
So we're gonna have to pre-find all the different folklore,
Mhm.
Irish folklore type myths, and then assign people to them. So like pre-write it and then assign other people to it. Oh my God, that's gonna be fun. So and then we may have to do that first, then the costume contest, or move the costume contest. It'll happen because it has to happen during COVID.
That's right.
We can't wait till after COVID, or it won't make sense.
So 4 seats in the car or more? 5. Yeah,
5.
2 in the front, 3 in the back. This one doesn't have the third row. This one's all cargo space behind it.
Well, it's an older
Second row,
hybrid,
yeah.
so there's the big battery back there.
Yeah, the battery's actually a little box across the back of the car, right behind the seats. So when you drop the seats, you get this thing in the way. This little bulkhead in the way.
We'll adjust. We always do. We need to get a roof rack though because it's smaller than the previous vehicle, but it was a good price, and the hybrid's just saving us so much money.
Eat some shepherd's pie for me on St. Patrick's Day.
Oh.
Bangers and mash.
Bangers.
Like a banshee.
He always goes bangers and mash. I always go shepherd's pie. You could, Michelle. Oh my God, you make an awesome banshee.
Create Car Hunter merch for your online store.
Well, we're going to do that. The problem with the online store is we'd have to pre-create it or figure out a way to do it with the cutter and the printer. So until we get these projects out of the way, the ones that are presently on the table, the HAPS, there is a HAPS folder.
Yeah.
There is a HAPS folder. And I have to resend a HAPS to someone because it got lost in the mail.
I knew that about the battery. Yeah. Newer models of the hybrid, the battery is actually buried more. So it doesn't get in the way of stuff.
Small green, it falls apart.
All right.
That's a leprechaun.
leprechaun.
A leprechaun. That's right. And bribes
Actually,
people.
that's a gathering of lepers, right? A convention for
A convention for lepers?
Leprechaun, yeah.
I was thinking con, like bribing people.
Oh yeah.
That's safer.
Except his fingers fall off. Shepherd's pie last night, and Bob loves me a little more. Awesome, Michelle.
Nice. So that was great of you.
Yeah,
I remember
awesome.
when that happened on Periscope.
Yeah.
A few people started that chain. They went from broadcast to broadcast.
Yeah, just doing like a flyby awarding kind of thing. Yeah,
and it worked
super
really
hearse.
well. But
Yeah.
we were never able to cash in on those super hearts,
No.
which was upsetting. But it was fun.
Shane had a problem last week, I heard. Yeah, actually, Shane here on the broadcast. She's from down there, and yeah, they were horrible weather. And
But
power failures and
she lived in
snow
Canada
damage.
for a little bit, so she figured it out.
Yeah.
Everyone else around her was crying.
She lived in the least snowy place in Canada.
But it was pretty bad for a few
Actually,
years there.
For a little while, Vancouver, like BC, Lower Mainland BC was getting a lot more snow than usual.
Worse than Toronto.
But there's still that
Probably not.
Facebook meme that pops up everywhere, of, like the map of North America with that great Arctic flow, right? And everything's frozen over. And then there's the West Coast, like Washington and BC, with a little caption going, "Look, cherry blossoms."
That's right. I was under snow and ice and no power for a day. Water advisory.
Yeah.
Well, the ice storm here, a number of years back, the ice storm here took so many people down.
Yeah.
They had no power for like a month.
Yeah. I've been to Toronto during Christmas. One day soon. One day once again.
Honey, I swear, if this all solves itself, you're welcome. I don't know exactly where we're going to be living in Toronto or the Toronto area, but you're welcome to come.
Mm-hmm.
You're more than welcome to come. Hathor, since we got the new cat, since we got Baxter, Hathor's gotten mushier and mushier.
Oh yeah.
She's actually, she almost went on my lap for more than, well, she got on my lap for like, what, 15 seconds and realized she was on my lap.
Wait a minute.
And
this
then got
isn't
off.
me. This isn't what I do.
But she's jumping up and she's curling up next to us. It's the change is just awesome. I am so happy.
Shane, I did better than most. Spent all last week catching up on work, and some food was scarce. Yeah, you were saying a lot of the shelves were empty.
During the ice storm. Wow. Harold, do you remember Nancy? She came to visit us in BC. She came to visit us in Vancouver during the one ice storm. And it was funny because all the power went out. the day after she landed in BC.
Actually,
And,
no, that wasn't an ice storm because she was there during the summer. That was the
oh,
big
right. That was
power
a big
failure.
power failure during the
The
summer.
entire eastern seaboard went down. Yeah.
But that was hilarious because she arrived, the power went out the next day, and then they got the power on the day before she went back. So she basically got a hold of her parents and said, please eat all the food in my fridge.
Yes, it's a chip in the upper left corner. I took a picture of the magnet. There's a small strip of breakage on the HAPS magnet. It could be the material. That some of the layers are just a little bit separated.
I know, honey.
Yeah.
She was at me. Yeah, it didn't ship well. We've made changes for future ones. If I could afford to send you another one, I would, but we can't. Not yet. So if you want to pay for just materials and postage, like ask us how much that'll be. I'll happily send you another one because it'll be packaged very differently. But it's the way it was packaged. And just the materials, like the way it prints, it's the material's a little loose, so to speak.
So if it gets flexed a little, it can start, the layers can start breaking a little bit. Yeah.
Now, we could make them out of ABS instead of PLA, but that'll up the cost. So, hello, Melbourne.
Hello, Melbourne.
Directing traffic 2 or 3 days, 7 to 8 hours shifts.
Wow,
Harold. Was it Texas didn't build their infrastructure for a storm like that? I think it was. Yeah, Shane, can you answer that?
Yeah.
Can you answer that for us? But yeah, I'm sorry, Vince. It's the way it happened.
Happened. Happened. Good morning from Melbourne. It's morning. It's morning tomorrow, isn't it? Is it Monday morning in Melbourne?
Good evening for us. 6 o'clock in the evening.
Horrible. They said 5 more minutes and the grid would have collapsed. Oh, wow. Yeah.
Wow.
And that would have been down for days, possibly
it
weeks.
Would. I think we've done enough. Is it closed completely?
Yep.
Okay.
Kind of like Florida versus Puerto Rico in a hurricane. Most of their infrastructure is Mickey Mouse, so they get it much worse. Yeah, really.
Lightweight packaging, blow up Ziplocs. Yeah, we got very different packaging to mail them now, but it's somewhere on the American side. The other person who I sent out to, and he bought his, whereas Vince's it was a gift, but he bought his and it didn't make it. The envelope showed up with our return address missing and the HAPS magnet inside.
So they basically got just slightly more than half an envelope.
Yeah,
just enough for the part of the envelope to get there.
Yeah, so we have to resend to him because I'm not gonna,
down for days. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
What time is it in Melbourne? Yeah.
Sunday morning, 10 a.m. Okay, yeah, it would be Sunday. Sorry, because today's Saturday.
So tomorrow, 7 p.m. our time would be 3 their time, 3 a.m. their time, or whatever you are now minus. No,
it'd be what time is it right now? It's
10 a.m. there, so it'll be 11 a.m. for them.
11 a.m. Yeah, because
tomorrow.
It's 6 right now, right?
Join us.
Yeah.
For our Middle Earth storytelling. Put that much pressure on you guys, but I am willing to wait for a new one once the other projects are taken care of. Again, honey, it is a money thing.
Mm-hmm.
It really is a money thing, because especially since we charged for the other one that we're remailing now. So it really is a money thing. So yeah, the photograph, I can't even see the crack, but so it is tiny. You can easily put some glue in there. PLA is technically cornstarch. It's biodegradable over time. So I don't know. We haven't tried it in ABS yet, but once we do, we should see if that's more viable. But we'll have to up the cost.
Yeah.
Because ABS is more expensive than PLA, which is why most people use PLA.
Mince on toast.
Mince on toast. Nice. See, we both say that. Nice. So everyone can share, and especially tomorrow. We would love to, the broadcast of the week always broadcasts on Sunday. So we'll have to be added to next week's. But we would love to get into the broadcast of the week.
Yeah.
We would love, because we're getting in costume. We'd love to get into broadcast of the week. Mince is a jelly, right? Kind of. They call it mince. Like mince. It's mince meat, right? We're thinking. Yeah, mince is
Possibly. Yeah.
mince meat.
Let's see what Bernie has to say.
It's like nuts and stuff.
It is meat. Yeah. Okay.
It's meat. Yeah.
Yeah.
Make
a
the corny joke
about
away,
PLA. Wah, 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 wah.
Yeah, go for it, Walter. Come on. You're gonna say something like that? You actually did. That's not a good enough joke just to talk about.
I know, really.
Making a joke. Make a joke. Come on. Work the brain.
He could make a joke. But he's going to cop out and not make a joke.
Because he technically already made a joke.
That's right.
But it's not a good enough joke. He's got to work for it, mister. Damn it.
So we're at 227 views. I wonder if we can make the 250.
Before we have to, okay. The power went off again. That's right, time's out because thank you, Joshua.
Yeah, to save the battery. It's like, oh, you're not doing anything important. Oh, see, we're up to 232 already. That quickly. Yeah. I'll nominate you guys for the Yellow Humor Middle Earth storyline. I will email it to Pablo. Awesome.
Everyone else do the same thing. Pablo's email is easy to find. Of Australian treats like Freddy's or Fritos, chocolate or Red Rooster restaurant. Oh,
Red Rooster. Not like Red Ramen.
You guys are making me hungry.
Hungry Jacks.
Good luck with the home store. Thank you, Joshua. It's kind of like the core of our stress at the moment.
Yeah.
So if we can get a few more people between now and about 15 minutes from now, that would be great because then this will count as part of the HAPS challenge.
Eat all of those. Awesome.
Oh my God. It's that whole COVID weight thing, right? You get stuck at home and you do nothing but eat, then order out food left, right, and center. Are we that hot?
Oh, we're hot, baby. We're hot. We're fogging up this place.
Because
you notice here from me, there from you, you're actually generating more heat than me.
Menopausal.
So yeah.
Heat generation is a thing we do once we reach a certain point in life. We don't. I mean, we're great at wintertime. It's just not really good when it starts getting warm. So you used to be mine.
Yeah.
Used to be my little furnace.
That'll go back again, I'm sure.
Well, your metabolism's slowing down, so you're not generating as much. No. Hey, Ent.
Yeah. Oh, that's gonna be so fun.
We gave you hot chocolate.
Popping in for more views. Hey, Red Eye.
I gave you hot chocolate. You should not be having problems with sleepy.
I'm totally fine.
Okay, fine. And I guess we're driving. Do I put you over my shoulder and walk you through the next place?
What week are you guys currently at for the HAPS challenge? I think this is week 5.
No, it's more than that.
Is it 6? Dawn was keeping track for us.
Dawn?
Where's Dawn? Dawn buggered off.
Dawn? Where's your phone?
I think Dawn polishing.
Where's your phone?
Where's my phone?
Your phone has HAPS on it.
That?
Phone. Oh.
Hey.
Give me your phone. Give me your phone.
Fog means moisture, not heat. That's true. We're moist, baby. Moist.
Really? We have to go there?
That's right.
Because we're not that kind of broadcast.
I'll be doing the HAPS challenge this afternoon. Awesome. Going back on Facebook freezes too much for me on the HAPS website. Okay.
I had to completely restart my phone 3 times for HAPS to be working on that. Yeah.
Maybe that's what I need to do each time. We're fighting the Starbucks Wi-Fi. Connects us great to the Wi-Fi, but it doesn't seem to connect us to the internet very well. We have a lot of struggle with it.
Come on, phone.
Is it doing the same? Doing the same? Don't blow
yours is an older phone.
Bed. Yeah.
Yours is an older phone than mine. Okay. Turn
Restart.
off.
Still choppy. Okay.
Yeah, it's because
could be our connection to their Wi-Fi as well.
We're cheating because we're running out of data plan. We don't have the extra money to get more data, so we try to piggyback on things like Starbucks and McDonald's and
Tim Hortons.
Yeah.
Like that, yeah.
Although I noticed Timmy's, because they're not heavy sitting in, a lot of them have turned off their Wi-Fi completely.
Oh, really?
Yeah. I guess they just don't want people to hang out.
Oh yeah. Don't encourage people to stick around, when you're supposed to be keeping social distance and not staying inside buildings and things.
Woo! Bernie, what is this afternoon to you? So
That will be
Well, 6:15.
sometime in the middle of the night for us because it's 10 a.m. for him right now. So
getting out of bed is actually a good idea. You can't start a day until you do.
good plan. Thank you, Bernie. Bye all. Thanks for joining the
Later.
broadcast, Bernie.
Stay in touch. Where do you keep your hats?
Social networking.
You got a smaller screen than me too.
I know.
I see, that's better. I had to restart it. Okay,
Mix.
profile.
Oh, it's actually it's still on it's on data right now. It's on LTE.
That's okay because we're not broadcasting. They're just checking.
Guys are good on my end. Maybe when I visit you guys, we should hang out and get some nice food to eat there. Oh, awesome!
Yeah.
There's so much good food in Toronto.
Yeah.
You name your preference of food, and we'll take you there.
So I'm trying to remember where the House Challenge is.
We just have to be careful to figure out what we can eat at those places, but we'll figure it out. There's always something.
I think it's this, and I think it's stop jumping everywhere, you silly thing.
What do our views look like now? We are at 246 views.
Come on, folks. We're gonna go. Give us that great energy to go see this next
Or
place.
is that our combined views?
Well, it'll show.
It says views, but I don't see the actual reactions. So I'm wondering, it shouldn't be a combo.
We are on 6 out of 8.
6 out of 8 weeks.
6 out of 8. I guess that switches over tomorrow. I assume.
Monday, I think it is. I think it's Monday to Sunday.
Not Sunday to Sunday. Sunday to Saturday.
Not Sunday to Saturday. No. Oh dear, what could the matter be? 7 old ladies were locked in the lavatory. They were there from Sunday till Saturday. Nobody knew they were there. All right.
That's a segue.
I know. Well, we're talking about Sunday
I
to
know,
Saturday.
but that's
that's always what pops into my head.
Really?
Yeah.
Always?
Yep. I'm seeing like 552. Okay, so that's the combined. We're at 250 views now. I think you only count the eyeball. We do. Yeah, we're not seeing on our screen on the phone. We're not seeing the little reactions. We have the.
I got to count the eyeball.
Count the eyeball.
1, 2,
3, 4. And about 12 in the glove compartment. Don't tell anyone. You go past 7 p.m. I'll have to go. Scouts Canada Virtual Campfire on YouTube. Yeah, I don't think we're going past 7. It's only 6 right, the quarter after 6 right now. And
well, today or tomorrow?
Today. Well, tomorrow we're starting.
Tomorrow we're starting at 7.
Yeah. Yeah, you're
talking tonight?
I think.
Yeah, we can't because we're supposed to be going. We're supposed to be going and seeing another place.
Yeah.
No, less than that. Look, it's already quarter past.
Oh, geez, like 15 minutes.
And we're supposed to be there like at 6:30.
Okay. And it's about
a 10-minute drive.
It's almost 10 minutes from here. So.
Yeah. So we're good. We're good.
We're good.
We're doing good.
Doing good.
We're doing good.
Yeah.
So we expect to see you all tomorrow, 7:00 Eastern, and that's Canada and the U.S. and then whatever from there. And
add or subtract your time.
Yep.
Time of the zone.
Nice. Thank you, Red Eye.
The new scene has 3 eyeballs.
Okay.
That's right. And 2 left feet.
Challenge. We'll start Monday. Okay, so you're 1 week behind us. Okay, cool. That's not bad. Nice, Vince.
Mm-hmm.
So we're gonna go now because we have to see this place, and we hope to see everyone tomorrow. I will do another. I didn't want to do another broadcast posting, but I might. I don't know, or I may just comment because that one, the last one's been sitting there for a week now, and it would be really nice to use it. So I'll do something. But if you guys can spread the word, our little video is there. Spread the word.
Spread the word.
I just make sure you do any modifications,
mm-hmm.
So that the dates are right on it because the dates are now last week. And we're going to head out because we have another place to see and we have to defog the windows apparently because we can't. Wow. Yeah. Check this out. Really. Okay. Hot-blooded, right?
Hot-blooded. Check it and see.
This is not good. I'm worried about that crack, so we got to very carefully and very slowly.
The entire windshield suddenly breaks.
Very, very slowly warm up in here or whatever. Woohoo! Hey, I appreciate you. Thumbs up, Martin.
Thumbs up.
Yeah. Ow. That really didn't work well.
No, that didn't work well.
That didn't work well.
Ceilings.
It's low ceilings. Take off, A. Thanks, Red Eye.
Take off.
Yes, we did put an A in the Lord of the Rings story once. Just once.
Hey,
Just once.
Harold, 50 cents. Thank you so
Just
much.
once. That's why I
We
told you to do
appreciate
this.
you too. Oh, that's what
That's
that was.
that is.
Okay.
It's for him.
That's-
Yes. So we're gonna go. We're gonna go
Yes.
and try not to do takeout, but we might have to because I'm getting really hungry.
Mhm.
And we're out here in Scarborough instead of close to our place.
Just don't breathe. That'll fix the fog. Yes.
Yeah.
Well, we're talking a lot, right? So that's actually probably also why that side's more, because you're talking more than me on the broadcast.
I swear, people are going to think we're doing something outside the Starbucks.
Now they will.
If they look, though, they're going to be really lonely. Like, why is she not doing anything?
I'm worried about the crack in the windshield.
I
It
am
hasn't grown any. We talked to the dealership Monday morning. We called Glass Guy. They get the windshield in, and Monday afternoon we can bring the car in to get it replaced. So
Actual RAV windshield, about $600. Third party windshield, about
280.
300 with
like that,
basically what you had tax.
Yeah.
So it's half the price. So we're going to be choosing really tightly over the next little while as to what we're going to do, because we don't want to drive around with this too long.
Yep.
That's very unnerving. All right, folks, listen, respect yourself more than anyone else can, and everything will be just fine. Remember, self-love, self-respect must come first.
Absolutely.
If it doesn't, really, you got to help people with your energy.
Yep.
Just keep it circular, keep it mutual.
Mhm.
And you saw
Keep
what
it
Yuko's
secret, keep it safe.
keep it secret, keep it safe. You saw what Yuko's doing. This was something that was that we all did on Periscope too. And then you just go in and don't just donate, like say everyone pitch in, encourage other people,
Yeah.
and make some nice key broadcasts, some real appreciative moments, and then they'll be inspired to move on to the next. It's that whole giving love to the next person
Paying
type
it
thing.
forward,
Yeah, paying it forward. And it's a good, easy way to do it, to get everyone's energies up. So feel free to do things like that. I always wait till I'm at 3,000, and that's what I do. I go from broadcast to broadcast. And
Drop a little here, drop a little there.
Yeah. It spreads the love for me. And I wait till I get to 3,000. So I'm checking in every day. Do your challenges so that you can get your coins, and support each other, love each other, and respect each other.
There's so many great incentives that the HAPS team has put together. Take advantage of them.
So, Martin?
Yeah.
Say namaste, Martin.
Namaste, Martin.
See you tomorrow. Thank you, everyone. Booyah.
Thank you.
Let's make it work.
Thank you, Vince. Bye.
Bye.